right, Ann in Atlanta, Georgia. Ann, how are you?
Hi, Brad.
How
are
doing?
you?
Good, good. What's going on?
I'm fine. I would like to ask you a question. How can my husband go about to file tax paper with me jointly?
What do you mean, how could he go about it? You just do it. Is it that he doesn't have a social security number?
Yes, he do. He's a citizen, but I don't want to send in my passport.
You don't want to send in your passport for what?
To the IRS because they say I should send my original passport.
For what purpose? To get a tax identification number? You don't have to send your original passport.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what.
All right.
So you file a 1040 return
Yes,
jointly, and you attach a W-7 form to it, which is a request for a taxpayer identification number.
Oh.
You don't send in your passport. That was just wrong advice. And if you're not sure how to do
so
it, you could always call Carmel in my office. But it's a W-7 for a taxpayer identification number. You attach it to your 1040 return.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go to Sammy in Fremont, California. Sammy.
Hi, Brad.
How are you?
I'm good, Brad. How are you?
Good, good. What's going on?
Hey, so I have applied for asylum when I come to US.
Right.
So I came on student visa. Then I have applied after 2 years. I applied for asylum.
Right.
And I married to a citizen wife, and I got a green card recently.
Oh, great.
So I would like to visit India.
Can you visit India? You can
Yes.
you can visit India because you didn't get your green card through asylum, but just know that they still can question you when you come back in the airport and try to put you in deportation for fraud. So, I would be very concerned about traveling until you become a citizen to India.
Okay, so the thing is that the situations over there has been closed. Like there's no more.
Then there's no fraud. I'm just telling you what they could do. I'm not saying you committed fraud. I'm not saying that. I don't know what you even said in your application. It's very possible that what you said in your application was perfectly legit, and then now things have changed, which is why you didn't complete your asylum case and you decided to get your green card through your bona fide marriage. I mean, these are all things that you would explain if they ever say anything to you. I'm just saying there's always a possibility they can do it.
Okay, if they stopped it over there in the immigration, is there any chance that I can fight there, calling an attorney?
Yes, because they can't just summarily exclude you. That you would have to see a judge.
Oh, okay. So there is a chance they'll let me in.
Yes, they have to let you in to see a judge if they want to do anything to you.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And if there is one more thing, like I can sponsor my parents with my conditional green card, my brother and my sister.
No, you have to be a citizen.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go to Grace in Brooklyn. Grace.
Yes. Hi, Brad. How are you?
Hi, Grace. How are you?
Thank you. I'm fine. Okay, Brad. As for my cousin, he has a case start as asylum with withdrawal removal.
It's for your cousin. He had a case of asylum and what?
They call it withdrawal or removal.
They call it withdrawal.
Like after 10 years,
cancellation of removal.
Cancellation, yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, all right.
So I got a view of his case because every time I ask, it's always at the same point. So I want to double check, like the lawyer is doing fine for him, like he's following the correct process. These guys applied like back in 2012, I think. And the asylum was rejected, so he went into cancellation of removal. But he told me like the court they've been always rescheduled like 3-4 times just to see the judge. I don't know why.
I don't know either. But let me.
Right.
So what basically is if you've been in the United States for more than 10 years and you're a person of good moral character, and there's an extreme and unusual hardship to your spouse or your children under 21, you could apply for cancellation or removal only when you see an immigration judge while you're in deportation or removal. Back in 2012, if you had a really, really strong case, meaning you know, a situation where, God forbid, you had a sick child that couldn't get treatment in another country, only here in America, and that child was a U.S. citizen, those are extreme and unusual hardships that you would say, okay, we're going to put you before a judge. And the easiest way to get you before a judge was to file an asylum application, because you know you would get an interview quickly. And then from that asylum application, they would deny you and put you in removal. And now you're before a judge. You can't do that anymore. They don't allow you to do that anymore. But that's what they were doing back in 2012. So I understand what the lawyer did. They filed an asylum case just to get the guy in removal. It's a very risky proposition to do all of this, because if you don't have an extraordinarily strong case, there's a possibility of losing and getting deported. So, you know, the downside of doing this is you lose and you get deported. So, you know, it's already done. He's already there. So, so I understand what the lawyer did. So let me just finish. And the thing is that he's gone to court 4 times and the case has been postponed. I don't know why. Unless I'm there or I go and look at the records, I wouldn't know why the case got postponed.
You always get like a new dates, and you know those dates go like 2 years.
I know, but I don't know the reasons why this is all happening. So what I would suggest is you're in Brooklyn. Is your brother in the New York area?
No, but he told me the new thing is, since his daughter turned 21, so she did petition. She petitioned for him.
Great. How did he come to the United States?
I'm sorry?
How did he come to America?
He came with a ship, I remember.
Okay,
he was a sailor.
So he still can't adjust his status here if he came as a sailor. He would have to do a provisional waiver, go home, and come back. He's in removal. So my opinion would be that he has a second lawyer take a look at everything that's going on. All right? So hold on one second. Let's go to Devin in Seattle. Devin.
Yeah.
Hi, Devin.
Hi, Brad.
What's going on?
Yeah. I have 2 questions. The first one is regarding the N-400. I am applying for citizenship right now, and on the question, have you ever failed to pay tax? I am not sure what to say. This is the situation. I did not file tax for 3 years, and that's because I was in college, and I made it very low for that year, or I didn't work at all. So recently, I decided just so the IRS can have it under the record to file for those years.
Okay,
but I'm not sure if I should say yes or no.
So then you filed the tax return, so you complied with the law.
Okay.
All right.
Because it doesn't say by the due date. So
no. So you complied. It says, have you ever failed? And the answer is no, because you did it. Late, but you did it.
Yes. Okay. Now, my second question, if you don't mind, is on parking ticket. Now, I understand, and you've talked about this many times, that it's always better to disclose. But I also want to make sure that I'm not going too far.
You're going too far with parking tickets. Don't worry about them.
Okay.
All right?
Wow, okay. All right. That was a quick response.
Yeah, well, I know. Parking tickets, it's a parking ticket, okay? Parked in the wrong spot doesn't make you a bad person.
Okay, well, but it says, have you ever been cited? So that's pretty much a citation. That's what I wasn't sure about if I should disclose or not.
Yeah, I don't think parking tickets is but you can if you want, but I wouldn't worry about it.
And it wasn't issued by an officer. This was in college, student workers. And
No, it's parking ticket. It's a parking ticket.
Okay, all right. Thank you, sir.
All right. Let's go to Jerome in Queens. Jerome.
Hello, good night.
Hi, Jerome. How are you?
I'm all right. Question is, I'm a green card holder recently in the United States, and I filed the I-130 for my wife, who's in the Caribbean.
Okay.
I know the I-130, I-130.
I got it. And she's in the Caribbean.
Right.
And what's your question?
Right. And I received the I-797C.
Tell me what your question is.
The question is, how long do I have to wait?
When did you file? When did you file for her?
November 25th, 2019.
Okay, and so you only filed about 2 months ago, 3 months ago. You're going to wait at least 6-9 months, if not longer.
Okay. Are there any file that I may have to do? Are there any case that I may have to do after that?
Yeah, you have to do the affidavits of support and all the other applications at the National Visa Center.
Okay. So is it how many months?
6 to 12 months. It's maybe even longer because you're a resident, not a citizen, but somewhere in there. I said 6 to 9, but probably 6 to 12.
Okay, thank you very much.
Let's go to Mike in Charlotte. Mike. Mike. All right, see if someone can get back Mike on the phone. John in Oakland. John.
Yeah, hi, Brad. I came in 2005 legal with a visitor's visa. Then I went self-deported 2011. Went back to my home country. Then I married my girlfriend. She's an American citizen, and I got my green card 2017. Does the 205 to like 2010 is that like my first admission? Like if I commit a crime, is that the
What's 205, 210? I don't know what you mean by 205, 210.
When does the CMIT clock start ticking? Since the first,
do you have a criminal offense?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about what is this criminal offense that you have?
A DUI.
And when you got your green card, were they aware of this DUI?
No.
Okay, so that's your problem. Your problem is that you misrepresented facts when you got your green card. So if I were you...
No, I got the DUI after the green card.
When did you get your green card? Okay, when did you get your green card?
2017.
Okay, so it's from your admission as a green card holder, a crime of moral.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, because I came 2005 legal with the visitor visa.
But it's from the 2017. They're going to start counting.
Sorry?
They're going to count from 2017. So if you have a crime of moral turpitude within your first 5 years of entry into America, that's a deportable offense. Whether or not your DUI is deportable or removable or crime of moral turpitude, I would have to look at it. But you're asking me if you are a removable alien, you're removable with a crime of moral turpitude that within the first 5 years of you having a green card, or your first 7 years of living in America. That's all from the time of when you got your green card in 2017, because you left the country in 2012. There was 5 years you weren't here.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Hold on. Let's go to Angela in Newark. Angela.
Hi, Brad.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm doing the Violence Against Women Act, and I did it in 2018. However, I got pregnant and I just have baby like 5 months ago. Would that affect it?
Nope. As long as, you got pregnant well after, I assume, your marriage to your spouse broke up. It's fine.
Yes.
All right.
Is it a self-petition because I called over the phone and I couldn't get any info?
No, it doesn't affect your petition. The only thing that would affect your petition is three things. Are you in a bona fide marriage with your spouse? Were you in a bona fide marriage with your spouse? Was there physical abuse or extreme emotional abuse? Are you a person of good moral character? Has nothing to do with giving birth.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see if we can find Mike back in North Carolina. Mike.
Hi,
how are you doing? Good. What's going on?
So I came to US in a F1 visa and married to a US citizen. And later on the interview, she withdrew the case as saying not a bona fide marriage. And now I have filed I-360 and waiting for approval. It's pending from 2 years. And now my sister is planning to apply for F1 visa. And do you think she will get the visa, or she need to come to? She has the B1, B2. And already she visited the U.S. already.
What is your VAWA case have to do with your sister getting a student visa?
Yes, I applied VAWA visa against my wife.
But what does that have to do with your sister getting a student visa?
Yeah, because I am her brother, and will that affect her visa interview? Because they will see.
It's possible. It's possible that they would say, "Well, your brother overstayed, you'll overstay." Anything is possible. They take everything into consideration.
Okay. It's better for her to come to US as a visitor visa and convert her status here, or attend an interview there?
I don't know enough about her case. She would need to have a consultation with me. I guess the concern would be if she gets turned down for her student visa, wherever country she's in, they could take away her visitor's visa too. However, if she comes to the United States as a visitor, and then waits 90 days and then applies for the change of status to a student, she would have to extend her visitor's visa. She would have to extend, she wouldn't get into school for a good 6-9 months. And then she just gets a change of status. If she ever wanted to travel, she would still have to go back to this embassy, get a visa, and come back. So to me, I would go into the embassy and get a visa for a student visa if that's really what she wants. She's there already. But if she wants to have a consultation with me, we can go over the pros and cons and I can find out more about her case. I'm happy to do that. So hold on. All right. With that being said, in today's Spar and Bernstein Attorney Close-Up, partner and personal injury attorney Moshe the Bulldozer Baruch talks about his family's immigration story and how that history has inspired him in his career. Let's watch.
Hello everybody, my name is Moshe Baruch, an attorney and partner at the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. As an immigrant from the former Soviet Union, I take pride as a personal injury attorney representing other immigrants here in the state of New York. Even as an undocumented person here in the state of New York, your rights are exactly the same as those who are documented citizens. You have absolutely nothing to worry about if you are injured as a result of somebody else's negligence. At Spar and Bernstein, not only do we have personal injury lawyers, but we also have immigration lawyers to protect your immigration status. As an immigrant from the former Soviet Union, I can understand the struggles and consequences of moving from one country to the next, which is why I personally became an attorney to make sure that other people's rights were protected. Coming from the former Soviet Union was very difficult for me and my family. We were persecuted for merely trying to express our religious beliefs. Now, as an attorney, I make sure that my clients do not have to go through that.
All right. Sharon in Atlanta, Georgia. Sharon.
Hello, Mr. Brad. Good
Hi, how are you?
Evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I have two questions for you. The first one is, I'm married to a U.S. citizen, and I received my 2-year green card, and it gets expired.
Right.
And we applied over. They sent me to do biometric, and they sent me a letter saying that I have 18 months extension.
Great.
But 18 months extension. Yeah, but I have a family member that passed away in Jamaica.
So go travel.
And I wanted to go to the funeral. But do I need to go and get a stamp in my passport?
No. If you're within that 18 months, you travel with your valid passport, the expired green card, and that letter, and that's fine.
Okay. And the second question is that my daughter is in college, right?
Right.
But we do that student loan. Will that affect us when we are to go back for interview?
No.
Okay. Thank you,
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Brad.
Let's go to Brian in South Boston, Virginia. Brian.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, how are you?
I have a question. I'm good. I'm going to have a question real quick. In fact, two questions. One is, if I'm on the process of divorcing my wife, but since we filed together, can I just walk into the interview and say they can change my joint I-751 to waiver?
You can, but you better bring a divorce with you and be prepared to prove it's a bona fide marriage. But I would let immigration know in advance. I wouldn't just walk in and wait for the interview.
Obviously, yes. Obviously, yes.
All right.
And the second question is, I have my conditional green card for almost 4 years. It will be 5 years after November.
Wait. You can, but wait to file to remove the conditions. That's what I would do.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. Let's go to Irvin in Long Island. Irvin.
Hi, how are you, Brad? Hello?
Good. How you doing?
Good. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I'm a lawful permanent resident right now, but I did marry I married a U.S. citizen.
Right.
But I had a son that was in Haiti. But her mom brought her to the country. They crossed the border. But I filed for him before, but they had to wait for the interview in Haiti. But somehow her mom brought it here. So I don't know how I can take over that case so I can give him that papers.
All right. So what do you mean somehow the mom brought him here? How did he come to America?
And they crossed the border.
Okay. How old is this kid now?
And 6.
6 years old. And you're a citizen or a resident?
Resident.
Okay. And how did you get your green card?
Marriage.
Through marriage. Where is the mother now?
And she's in California with her.
Okay. And where's the child?
It's still with the mom.
All right. So what do you want to do? The mom has the kid. What do you want to do?
So since I started to to give him the paper, to brought him here, but I was gonna give him the paper.
You know, it's not to give him the paper. He can't adjust his status here because he has no legal entry. So he would have to go back to Haiti to pick up a green card and come back. It's not his fault he came as a 6-year-old. It's mother's fault. Smuggled him in or whatever the mother did. But you got it. But you know, you got to speak to the mother. I mean, the mother just did this without even your permission. So you know, it's not what you can do. Right now, the kid's with the mother. Mother has custody of this child. So what you can do is either speak to the mother and say, bring the kid over to me and let me finish processing for the green card, or go to California and try to get custody of this kid, or speak to the mother and say, I'm going to complete this case, but you got to bring the kid back to Haiti.
Yeah, but when I call USCIS, they say it's okay. I can take the kid and go to Haiti with.
Well, that's what I just told you, but you don't have the kid.
Yeah, but I can still go get it.
All right, so go get the child. Mother. So the answer is yes. Oh. But I just told you have to bring the child back to Haiti.
So it's not a problem when I come back with him because he had a legal entry at the first time?
No, because he was 6 years old. Can't hold a 6-year-old responsible. Blame the mom. She's in trouble, not the kid.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Hold on. Let's go. Let's see who this is. Let's go to Terry Ann in Rochester, New York. Terry Ann.
Hey, I have a quick question.
Yes.
I got rejected the other day for insufficient funds, and I got 3 letters stating that I need to pay a $30 fee. And I was just wondering, is it $30 per form or just $30? Because whenever I call immigration, they tell me pay the $30 per form, and then they tell me pay $30. So I'm not sure.
Whatever is on your application. I don't know how many checks bounced.
Just one.
So then just $30. It sounds like to me. Follow the instructions on the form. I don't get back. I don't bounce checks, so I never saw a bounce check thing come back, so I don't know what it would say. Just follow the instructions.
Oh.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Let's go to Richard in the Bronx. Richard.
Hi, Brad.
How are you?
I'm good. I have a question. On Thursday, I received an email that my wife's I-130 was approved. On Friday, I did my citizenship.
Great.
And I got my naturalization certificate.
Wonderful.
Yeah. What I'd like to know is that her daughter is a derivative on her petition. Do I need to sign a separate?
You need to send a separate I-130 now for the daughter, yeah.
So would that hold up my wife's I-130?
It's not going to hold up your wife, but the daughter will be left behind. Because she's about 6-9 months behind. But get it done.
Wow. Is there any way I could
No. What you should have done was file. You know, if you know you're going to become a citizen, you should have filed separate I-130s, knowing that the daughter was going to fall off. Get that I-130 filed as quickly as possible.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.